Hey there! I'm Izzy, and today I'm bringing you this neat newspaper nail design. It's super easy and creates a unique vintage look. First, you want to paint your nails a light base color. I used white, but you could probably use a light gray or tan polish. I considered doing some silver or brown dry brushing on top, but decided against it because this was my first time trying this technique, and I wasn't exactly sure what to expect. Then you need a newspaper page. I cut out a bunch of little squares of print that are about the size of my nails. If you want to get really specific, you can probably pick out sections with special words, but don't forget the words will show up backwards on your nail. I didn't get too fancy and just cut out random chunks of text. Next, you want to get some isopropyl or rubbing alcohol, which will transfer the newspaper ink to your nails. Find a little container you can pour it into. I used the lid of an old water bottle. Make sure it's deep enough for you to dip your finger in and submerge the whole nail. I left my nail in the rubbing alcohol for about 15 to 20 seconds. I think this softens the polish or something. I'm not sure, but there's definitely some kind of science or magic involved. Then you want to take your nail out and right away stick the newspaper on. You want to apply firm pressure for another 20 seconds, but not too much or you risk leaving behind paper fibers on the nail. Then you peel the paper off and see your transfer design. Okay, I'm going to hedge a little bit here. This was my first time trying this technique and it didn't turn out as good as it could have. The ink transfer wasn't super strong, so I soaked my nails again and did a second layer. I made sure to line up the new text in the white spaces between the text lines already on my nail, if that makes any sense. If you look at my other hand, you can see the ink transferred a lot clearer. Since I'd more practice by the time I did this hand, I soaked my nail a few seconds longer and was more conscious about firmly holding the paper on the nail for longer than the first time. Like any technique, it takes some practice, but it's honestly really easy. Anyway, after a few minutes, I put on a top coat to seal in the ink. On a side note, the rubbing alcohol was super drying to the skin around my nail, as you can see, and so I decided to rub in a bit of a cuticle balm before continuing. I finished up with some simple nail art by grabbing a flat brush and dipping the tip in black acrylic paint. I made a bunch of lines on the nail tip and then connected them to create an ink drip kind of look. On my ring nail, I used dotting tools to make a little heart, also using acrylic paint. And then I finished up with a final top coat. Well, there's my final design. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you learned something or that it inspired you. Come check me out on Instagram at IzzyNailsIt, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel to see more videos. See you later. Bye.